The 2x Fire system allows you to display data about the current status of the all panel's devices. The information is available in real time and includes various analog values, communication quality, as well as the alarms and contamination levels. To view these values, you must log into the control panel using the maintenance or installer code. To log into the panel as the installer, press F4 to select the main menu. Using the jog dial, turn it to select a user, which has the installer credentials. Now press the jog dial to scroll down to the password option. Using the button, select the correct password for the user. To do this, simply turn the jog dial to select the correct number, and by pressing the button will move the cursor to the next digit. Now press the jog dial or F4 to enter into the installer menu. In the device status reports, the user can view statistics of analog values for individual detectors. Using the jog dial, scroll down to reports, then press the button. In the list of options, find the device status section, and press the button again. For this example, I will choose a device with address 11 on loop number 1. To do this, select the first loop, and search for the device you want to check. Now press the jog dial, to start reading the device information. The val1 figure is the current value, received from the device on the last scan. This is an analog value, that will change in real time if smoke is present in the sensor chamber. Looking at the alarm and pre-alarm thresholds. If the value of val1 reaches 85, the panel will display a pre-alarm condition. If val1 gets to 105, the panel will activate a fire alarm from that device. The change in threshold is due to background compensation. As the detector chamber gets dirty, the panel tries to keep the difference between the clean air value and the alarm level constant. The bottom menu allows changing between the statistics of the analog value 1 or 2, by pushing the F3 key. In the device status, val2 has no meaning for 2000 series devices. It is only really applicable for Zyton protocol. The comma stands for communication error rate. It is defined as the percentage of erroneous communication with the device, versus the total number of communications. This value is processed since the statistics reset, or the last time a new configuration was applied. Ideally, error should be 0 and any greater value should be investigated. The maximum is the highest value reported by the device, followed by the time and date that this value was recorded by the panel. The minimum is the lowest value reported by the device, followed by the time and date that this value was recorded. The average is the mean recorded analog value for that device. The cont stands for contamination, as a percentage from 0 to 100. Contamination is 0, while the fire panel is able to compensate the sensor by increasing the alarm and pre-alarm thresholds to keep the same margins. The compensation is stopped at a certain level to ensure that the detector can still trigger a fire alarm at maximum compensation. Once maximum is reached, the contamination level will rise and become 100% when the daily minimum value of the sensor has reached halfway to pre-alarm condition. By default, with the contamination level 80%, the fire panel flags a maintenance condition. The sensor is still able to indicate smoke, however the sensitivity is increased, raising the possibility of a nuisance alarm. Drift is the compensation level in 900 series Discovery smoke detectors. The compensation algorithm is done by the detector itself and stored as a single value between 0 and 31. In the range from 4 to 30, the detector operates within the permissible limits. A value which is less than 4 or greater than 30 results in a warning. Using the F2 next key, you can move to the preview of the next devices on the loop. All the statistics values are processed since the panel reboot, the statistics reset, or the last time a new configuration was applied. In order to reset the statistics, the system allows two options. The first one is to reset the statistics of a particular device using the F4 key. The second is to clear the statistics of all the devices in the panel, in the device status list screen. To see this option, return to the previous screen using the F1 back button. Selecting this action will delete statistics for all devices in the loops. To return to the main screen, press F2 Exit button.